What is good, YouTube? Quinway coming to y'all with an analysis breakdown on Zach Edey. He's very patient in the post, getting to his spots, using his footwork, using his knowledge around him to see if he has anybody coming to try to intervene in his shot. And he's very good and very smart when he comes to finishing. He has the right hook. That's his main bread and butter play. If he can't get all the way to the rim or closer to the rim, he can always swing and swang and bang off of it and go right into that hook shot, and he can knock that down at a high percentage. He's just so big and so tall. It don't really take that much effort to get that shot off, and that's why it's his signature shot besides the dunk. But he can also score when it's crowds because he takes good can't hear care of the ball, and he also knows how to use his size to put the ball up high so people can't disrupt it. He also can catch alley oops and lobs if you don't pay attention to him or you focus on somebody else. He can take advantage of those situations. I like the fact that he does that, and he's just so huge and so big that it's just hard to even swat at him sometimes because he already knows what he's trying to do when he gets the ball, and that determination usually works out for him. But he actually is a good roller. He's actually good in the dunker spot just because once you pass it to him, it's basically going straight up strong and with force, and that really makes him tough to go. He also can dribble once or twice and go right to the basket and finish with a lot of force too. He's very relentless, very strong in the paint, and that's what you want to see. But defensively, he has potential. He can switch on guards and stay in front of them a little bit. He also can block shots. It's not something he does a lot, but he has the ability to do that, and that's all you really need is the potential to be great. He's also a good rotation defender sometimes, coming over, knowing what's about to happen and blowing it up or blocking it, and he can do that consistently if he wants to each and every game. It's just being able to size it up and set it up and being able to go through with it, and he has shown great potential with that. And then I like the fact that he also showing that he can hit a three possibly in the future. We don't want him shooting too many threes because he's just that good in the paint, but it's good to have that ability. And then offensive rebound, he's averaging about 2.9 a game. He's very good at getting the rebound, securing it, and going straight up strong, even if he has to go down a little bit to get it back where it needs to be able to finish it and score the point. But he also can dunk it, and I like seeing that. And he's a guy that you really have to pay attention to because of that. He's just so big and he's just so tall that it just don't take that much effort for him to get that high percentage shot to go down. And then obviously the dribble handoff is something that he's improving too with his teammates as they build chemistry. Untapped potential that I want to talk about. The ability to shoot the three ball is something that is really well documented that he's trying to add that to his game. I don't want him to fall in love with it, but it'd be cool to see him make it a trail three from him running the floor, and then it just gives him more dimensions to his shot selection. And then the fact that he can dive to the rim and get a dunk or slow the ball down and try to score in the post and make a right hook or a dunk, or even try to dribble handoff and come up and dribble handoff to a guy so that way they can get to the mid range or the paint or the three, and just continuing to find a way to help and assist his teammates to get the best shots that they can. And I think that he's showing that, and it's good to see that early on in his career. But the fact that he's averaging 11 points and 6.5 rebounds, and he's shooting a massive 64% from the field, and he only played 8 games, and even though he started all those games, he only was playing 19 minutes per game. And it's crazy for him to be having these type of numbers and this type of effectiveness. But one thing he does have to do is find a way to cover and defend a little bit better without fouling. It's tough. Obviously, guys are quicker than you. Guys are going to attack you. But, this is something that I also say I like. He doesn't turn the ball over that much, even when he's taking his time in the post, even when he's getting the ball deep in the paint when everybody's reaching, everybody trying to block his shot. He's still finishing, and he's still not turning the ball over in those situations. And that's what you like to see. Also, the free throw percentage isn't good right now. Most big man doesn't really shoot that well from the free throw line. This new evolution of big man are shooting it better, but it will be interesting to see if he can extend his range and also improve his free throw shooting. And then his mobility, he's gonna be is what he is. I don't really see in that changing that much, but at least he's showing that he can be a guy that can be a factor when it comes to both ends of the court, and that's something that we knew that he possibly could be because he's just too big to ignore. He's just too big to not be able to do these things, especially because he's a guy that actually put the effort to be able to do them. And I like the fact that he has potential as a defender, as a dribble handoff guy, and as a guy that can space the floor a little bit. He might add a little midi, he might add a little bit of three, just depending on how the defense is reacting and what they're trying to do. The more things you can do and the more effective that you are, the tougher the team is to guard, and that's what any team they possibly plays with in the future. But it's good to see him come in the NBA and be a legitimate starter, and we knew that he possibly could be that depending on what team he went to because of his upside of still being able to be more polished and having a better understanding of the game and being able to be a great role player at his role when he plays with good other great players around him, which he's already showing right now. And he is one of the best rookies, like we knew he was. He was took ninth in the draft, so nobody's really sleeping on him. We just watching him do what he did in college, just at a higher level and against better competition, and he's steamrolling it. He's knocking it out the park right now when it comes to contributions to the Grizzlies. And I like what I have seen. It just, what more can he really do to evolve his game defensively without fouling a lot? I think when you draft a player like this, it comes with inherent problems that you just have to accept and you have to deal with. And I think the Grizzlies are living with it, because obviously they still playing him, they still starting him, they still believe in him, they still like what he has been doing, just like everybody else that's been watching him. That's very hardcore at the game. And Zach Edey has been nothing less but spectacular. He has been very, very, very fun to see, very fun to watch, and just watch him operate in the post, bumping, swinging, banging, turning, twisting, and still trying to get those shots off and having moves that he already know how to do, even against NBA competition and some of the best defenders like Miles Turner. He's been able to put them in the sweatshop, and they just trying to figure out what can we do to slow him down or stop him. And you see that is no way to really do it. And for the fact that he's going to be open in that dunker spot, and that you shouldn't help or you shouldn't defend, but based off his teammates that he have, you kind of have to. And then he just catches it and dunks it, and it's just so easy and just a highly easy executed play, even against teams like Brook Lopez and Giannis on the Bucks and other teams having great defenders that's known for their defense, not being able to stop him in the offense that he's in, showing you that he was really worth being picked that high. And there's no dispute over that anymore based off the first couple games that he played. I just hope he stay healthy. I just hope he stay working on his bag and expanding his game to have a limitless offensive game and defensively. But other than that, I still think that he would be a great player for any team, and he can be a starter for any team. And I think that's just good to see that he's proven that in college and in high school, and now he's doing it at the highest level as a starter. And he has been one of their best players for them, aka the Memphis Grizzlies. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you love content like this, I make NBA content like this, and I also do legends, and I also do rookies, as you see, and I also do current players and current legends too. But I also do conversation videos, just like a webcam, just to give you updates on how I feel. People love hearing what I got to say and loving what I do on this channel. So I will invite you to be a part of the family on the Analysis Playground. This is the channel that blew up the word analysis, and people are using it worldwide, even in movies, commercials, and even in TV shows, even in video games, as part of pop culture, because this channel has been so successful, because you guys enjoy seeing and hearing what I have to say about the game of basketball. And my style is analysis, and that's what made it really click for y'all. But like I said, if you're new to the channel or you've been on the channel for a while, check my channel frequently, because I upload a lot of videos during the day and throughout the day. And I would just say that's the best way to do it, because I'm not slowing down no time soon. Road to 3K videos put in, road to 20,000 subscribers is a goal, and I think I'm going to reach that faster than most people. And I love the fact that you guys love hearing what I got to say. That's the 50-50. I love making it. Y'all love watching it. And that's how it goes on this channel. And you can always suggest a video. Somebody actually suggested what I think about Zach Edey, and I was able to turn it in today. And it actually wasn't that long ago when the guy did that. So thanks to all the fans that's going to be watching it. Thanks for everybody that's supporting the channel. Even if you're clicking and clicking off, even if you're liking, even if you're subscribing, even if you're sharing, any support is good support from where I'm from. And I'm surprised that it has gotten this big this fast, but I appreciate it, and that's basically what I'm saying. Other than that, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, as this should be the last video today. And like I said, keep checking the channel frequently to see what I have to offer. See you guys later.